get yours, nigga, cause I'ma get mine. Today gon' be a good day. Jack gon' keep it playing from the Genesis. As I'm blowing dope, being broke, my only nemesis. Remember when it wasn't all good, I used to reminisce. Felt like I was going through hell with no deliverance. Niggas throwing salt in the game, condoning ignorance. But when it's really in you, not on you, we know the difference. Nigga ain't no willing and dealing, we really killing shit. My brother passed a shooter like Luca, he gave me 10 assists. Nigga, I was Dennis before you knew what a menace is. Now I just spread love to these bitches, ho, I'm a feminist. Way they running back to the dick, they think they Emmitt Smith. No real player gon' break it, that shit be imminent. Yeah. Nigga, we was trapping out the tenement. Niggas ain't hard, they just loud, them niggas impotent. And in it for the glory, my life story is intricate. Don't crash out for the money and watch the niggas you get it with. I say it all, cause I'm past the point that I'ma play with y'all. And as the president, I'ma have to revoke your player card. Don't think the nigga ever was real, and he gon' stay a fraud. Don't think a nigga bluffing is not nothing to break them all. Saquon, ho, it's not nothing to shake them all. There ain't no street clothes in my bed, ho, better take them all. Just get that cheese, breaking that bread, and I can stay involved. Wanna look sweet in my side seat, got to pay the cost.
I got dope and cheese, I'm smoking G's. While I was scaling dope and weed, y'all been yelling broken knees. You gon' do it, baby, do it, gotta hold and squeeze. For real, it's cold out here, one of you hoes gon' freeze. Rob the reverend, call the blessing, hold your nose, don't sneeze. Poop, nigga. Oops, nigga. Pull up in that big shit like I'm too big for that coupe, nigga. Too legit to quit, no, I'm just too legit for you, nigga. Twin Towers feel the power when we speaking, nigga. Cope like I was in the ghost with Tommy Egan, nigga. If your bitch looks suspicious, she probably creeping, nigga. If you heard this shit before, it's probably me, nigga. Don't ask me about no money, I'ma tell you, let me hold something. 60K in debt, be walking around like I don't owe nothing. So-and-so got shot up, I just act like I don't know nothing. I call love, but we make a hit and miss a home run. Clean up in the kitchen, we can't have no dirty dishes, cause it's roaches outside and we cooking if they don't sniff it. Took a shot in the dark, I just went for this shit. Why aim for the stars, go forward and get nothing. Somewhere there's a young nigga on the same thing. Suggested advice, I tell him do better. Baby mom pregnant, I was turning 18. They need to focus my mind to getting cheddar. So I quit this rap shit, quit chasing my dreams. Fuck it, get money off of hoes and the fiends. Fuck it, get money, then turn around, blow it. If I was my plug, man, I wouldn't even throw it. Maybe I would get money, you know it. Really had the city for some summers with the lows, yeah. Going down the wrong way, niggas getting smoked, yeah. I ain't even tell you about the times I was broke, yeah.
I gotta make sure that I check this continuously. Everybody, please forgive me. All right. So for this evening, this segment is going to be. Okay. Hold on, wait 1 second. There we go. I just gotta get myself. Why am I never set up before I actually like y'all would think? It's just so much I be doing, man, before these shows, and I do all this shit by myself, and this shit is not easy sometimes. It's not. Yeah, I swear on life. It's just. What is this? Who's hitting my phone? There we go. Waiting on you. I'm waiting on you, family. All right, so let me go ahead and do this just in case. I got you. 1 second. So let me do this. Bow. Okay, so for this evening, y'all, we are going to do a very, very special segment, as it says on the headline, right? So me and sis, we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring you all some news. That's right. I'm going to step into a realm I normally don't do. All right. So for this evening, what we're going to do is we are going to have ourselves a news segment. OK, that's what we're going to do. So with that being said, definitely, everybody, just make sure that you give a big warm round welcome, a big round of applause for the oh so wonderful Miss Sunkiss. And Sunkiss, forgive me, I didn't get a chance to finish her intro just yet.
I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Sing, children. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay, there we go. And we are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you, Sunkiss. All right, here we go. That's right. So everybody, while I'm stationed back at the news station, Sunkiss is out there on the road. She is working, and I guess just paying tax to come from somewhere and eating. So we so we're gonna go ahead and go into it. What's up, Sunkiss? How you feel today, beloved? What's going on, fam? You froze. Dang it. She froze. Sunkiss, come back. If you can hear me, you are stuck.
Am I here? Am I back?
There you go. Yeah, she back. She back. Nephew? Yeah, okay. All right, y'all. So listen, what we're going to do this evening, we're not even going to hold you guys up because we're already running late from what I think. You already know. Appreciate you. All right, bet that. So what we're going to do, everybody, we are going to get this kicked off. So what do we call this segment for the evening? We call this segment right here. That's right. That's right. Welcome to the Nigga News Network. That's right. All right. The Nigga News Network with your anchor host. All right. The lovely Miss Sunkiss and Mr. 77. That's right. So now we're going to go ahead and get into this. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to check in with our weather guy. Okay. So first thing we have to do is check in with the weather. Apparently there's some strange weather going on somewhere in Niggaville. Okay. So somewhere in Niggaville, there's something going on. And with that being said,
breaking news, breaking news, breaking news.
Hi, this is Calvin reporting live from KYMB 69 Negro News. As you can see right now, it is raining cum drops and it is cold as shit. I'm talking into a bathroom thing and it is not helping with this cold weather. You might want to stay in the house. As you can see right now, oh man, you might not want to fuck with this weather because I'm surely not fucking with this weather.
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead with our first story. Our first story is something that I find to be extremely confusing, and at the same time, I wonder, Sunkiss, is this right here acceptable? Just wondering. So let's go ahead and get to our first late breaking story, everybody. Let's get to the first late breaking story, and I appreciate you all for tuning in. Thank you all once again. The time right now is 7:10 p.m. East Coast Standard Time, and I thank everybody for watching. Late breaking news. Let's see what we got right here. What is this guy talking about today, Sunkiss? What does he mean by this? Let's go. Let's go.
I said, if you're poor, you are a poor Negro. I will use the N word. But if you're rich, you are a rich Negro. If you are intelligent, intellectual, you're an intellectual Negro. If you are dancing and sliding and gliding, Negro, you are dancing and sliding and gliding, Negro. So dare not alienate because you cannot assimilate. So, you know, you're going to be a Negro till you die.
Oh, wow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that was brought to you by Negro News Network. Sunkiss, what was that? What was that?
That was cooning with truth.
Oh, okay. So go ahead and break down the truth in which it is that you heard, Sunkiss. Thank you.
I mean, it don't matter what you do, you still gonna be a nigga. It is what it is.
Wow. That is that. I mean, well, I got you. I just wondered, where has Don been all this time and who made that jacket? Anyway, so definitely. Okay, so that's the segment in which we start off with. Now, it's something that I actually do want to talk about, okay, before we get to one of our main headlines, okay? So this one right here, everybody, apparently there is also something else that went down. Now, we have to make sure that we pay attention. So we all know about the Carmelo Anthony case. Is that correct, Sunkiss? Everybody's familiar with what's going on with Carmelo Anthony so far, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we have a whole nother incident. And with that being said, I want to know, Sunkiss, what exactly is going on here. Hold on 1 second. Let me just bow. Let me just go ahead and do this. Boom. Okay. All right. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
However, breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking fucking news.
You're idiots!
This is in Baltimore, Maryland. This is a white teacher with all black students. Let's listen, Sunkiss, to what she says.
Punk ass nigger is gonna get shot!
Whoa! Whoa!
You're idiots! Education! When you want to be a punk ass nigger is gonna get shot!
Her message was right. Her delivery was all the way wrong.
Oh, Mom, let's listen. Let's listen.
However, breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking fucking news.
So I know her. Never once do I think that she's a racist. No, if you listen to the video, she clearly says, you feel me? No education means no job. It means you can't get a job.
All right. All right. Sunkiss, do you agree? Let's talk about that one. So I
agree, but she wanted to lose her job that day.
On what? Say it again.
Yep.
You do agree?
I say I agree. I agree, but she wanted to lose her job that day.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Once you say certain things, your entire message goes out the window. Sunkiss, let's just listen to that beginning part one more again for the win. Let's just listen one more again.
You're idiots! Education! When you want to be a punk ass nigger is gonna get shot!
It was the ER that did it. I know you see your face, right? You see your face?
Yeah, it was
the ER. Yeah, it was the ER. The ER did it. See, the ER is what took away the message. You saw the little. Now look at the little boy's face. Watch his face right as she says it. Look at him on the computer. Watch how he does this in the music. And it's beautiful because the music kicks in right after. Now let's go ahead and look at this one more again for the win. Let's look one more again. Look at his face.
Punk ass nigger is gonna get shot!
Look at his face. Okay, that was
traumatizing. That's wild. I said that's wild. Like what the hell?
That is.
Look, I'm not mad though. I'm not.
Do you believe? No. Let's go here. Anchor. Let's go here, Anchor lady. Do you believe that she should lose her job? Should she be fired for that?
Hell yeah, she should be fired. Like what
she
the
should
hell?
be.
Hell yeah, she should be fired. You can't go in no class full of black kids and call them a bunch of niggas. Is she crazy? Look, she should have left that damn classroom. Okay, she should have called them niggas in the staff room or some shit.
She should have went to the break room. She should have went to the cafeteria.
She should have went to her lit a cigarette and called them all kind of niggas. But she shouldn't have done that in that classroom. I mean, I get it. Kids is bad. Did you hear all that noise in that damn classroom? So how long has she been trying to get them under control and they in there acting like a bunch of wild banshee motherfuckers? Like they uncles really is monkeys and shit. So she probably just got fed up, but no, you don't get that fed up unless your ass trying to lose your job. Maybe she felt like she was just that day. Look, I'm gonna just give y'all the bald face weenie and fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but she ain't had no business calling them no N-words in that damn classroom. That's crazy.
One more again for the win, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to move on to the next section of our late breaking news for the evening. Oh shit. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm tripping. I ain't even have it pulled up. I'm so sorry.
You're idiots! Education! When you want to be a punk-ass nigger, he's gonna get shot!
Wow. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is we are going to move on. Up. Hold on. Wait, where are we? There we go. Oops, sorry. So what we're going to do now, I'm just trying to upload this so I can have this background, and forgive me, y'all. So just
However, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news.
I want to know what your life and your social life looks like right now.
oh, there we go. I'm
Well,
sorry. Yeah. Did you? I'm sorry. No,
oh,
I didn't. Man, the new settings, man. I got to get used to it, y'all. I'm sorry. Did you know that Barack and Michelle are divorced? Did you know that?
no the hell they not.
You sure?
I'm talking. That's a damn rumor.
So what is
Ever breaking news, breaking news, breaking news.
Man, it is whatever I want, Sophia. It's whatever I want. It's me focusing on being the best me that I can be.
Michelle Obama breaking her silence on speculation she and husband Barack are on the outs.
However, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news.
Our lives are not that exciting.
The former First Lady directly addressing split rumors with Sophia Bush on her podcast Work in Progress, admitting that her newfound independence after a life of public service is probably why people are talking.
what is going on? What is
What you talking
happening?
about?
What is
happened with
happening? Huh?
What happened with what?
What's up with like being with somebody all that time just to bust out in your like 50s and 60s and talk about some kind of newfound liberal? What is happening?
What you
Sunk is
mean? Why y'all think women can't have no life? What the hell wrong with y'all?
who said no, not a life. Why are you leaving your marriage? First of all, your marriage.
I didn't hear nothing. Rewind it because I ain't heard nothing about leaving no marriage.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and rewind that. And with that being said,
Ever breaking news, breaking news, breaking news.
I want to know what your life and your social life looks like right now.
Man, it is whatever I want, Sophia. It's whatever I want. It's me focusing on being the best me that I can be.
Michelle Obama breaking her silence on speculation she and husband Barack are on the outs.
Sunkiss.
I didn't hear nothing that said that they was on the outs.
Okay, watch this. Hold on. Why? That's why I said.
However, breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking fucking news.
Now let's look at the title, Sunkiss. Let's look at the title. The title says, right? Michelle Obama speaks out on divorce talk. She embraces newfound freedom.
That don't
This
say
shit
that
is
they
wild.
divorcing. She has come right out and said that her and her husband is not divorcing. What the hell is wrong with people?
So let me just listen to this.
Lines are not that exciting.
The former First Lady directly addressing split rumors with Sophia Bush on her podcast Work in Progress, admitting that her newfound independence after a life of public service is probably why people are talking.
I have to make sure the girls are okay, or my husband's president, so I can't do that. What am I doing? You know, who am I doing this for? Who do I want to have a lunch with? How long do I want to stay in a place? Do I want to travel? If a girlfriend calls and says, let's go here, I can say yes, I can.
Yeah. I love it for you so much.
In my life that all of my choices are for me.
Yeah, after 8 years in the White House and raising 2 girls, Michelle is doing her own thing. Today, she has her own successful podcast and production company with Barack. And she continues to champion certain causes and campaigns when she can.
Okay, so she has it with Barack? That's what she got.
Y'all really get on my nerves. Y'all really get on my nerves.
It said it on the thing.
No, she didn't say none of that. You ain't heard that woman now one time say she was split from her husband. You let some white woman with a title sit up there and convince you some negativity of black folks.
Oh man.
Like you don't know that stuff be sensationalized on this internet. That woman has dedicated her life to helping that man reach his dreams and his goals. And now if she don't want to go to the dead man funeral, she ain't got to. If she don't want to go to the inauguration, she don't got to.
Okay.
That's what she's saying. She living her own life. She don't got to do this stuff no more. She done did everything. Women live a life of sacrifice. We sacrifice for children. We sacrifice for y'all to reach our damn dreams and goals. I don't understand how when this woman say, all right, I have done my duty. Now, let me give myself a well-deserved break, some enjoyment. All of a sudden now, she leaving her husband. What the hell's wrong with y'all?
I got you. Okay, so let's just go ahead and listen to this since we're already on the story. Then I want to go ahead and get to the next news segment that we have on our Negro News Network. Let's go.
But when she skipped both President Carter's memorial and Donald Trump's inauguration in January, fans of the famous couple became concerned.
This couldn't be a grown woman.
I do remember when she didn't go and Barack was the only one. Now, let me ask you this, Sunkiss. Do you think that even though, don't you think that it would have been appropriate for him not to have walked in by himself? No. Yeah, now talk about it, sis. You know how we do.
No, if she don't want to go, she don't have to go. Like, she is no longer the first lady. She's not obligated to do shit.
I see why that. I do remember that real quick. Yeah, he walked in. He was the only one. All the other president, former Clinton, everybody else had their wife with him, and he was the only one that didn't. Yeah, I understand. And I see where
he was not the only one that didn't have his wife.
Okay, who else then? Who else?
I think Mike Pence's wife wasn't there either.
Okay. All right.
And then who gives a flying fuck if she wasn't there? I don't understand this nonsense. What's appropriate about her being there, and for what?
Because honestly, when you in a certain position, when you're in a certain position, son, because I apologize. I think I'm on delay. Forgive me, sis. When you're in a certain position, I do believe that you should uphold a certain, let's say, decorum when it comes to appearance with your family. The fact is, when you make yourself a public figure, you know, it's kind of one of them. Let's just put it like this: you signed up for it.
Who signed up for it?
Michelle, the day she decided to help push her husband, and like you said, the day she decided to go ahead and be the first lady. No.
Okay, so what is his position?
Okay, talk about it.
What's his position at this time? What is his position?
I mean, it was at this time. Is he with the cabinet? Look, he's still in politics. He does something. He's retired, but I know. Oh, he ain't in nothing. Oh, he's just protected for. Oh, well, they run a podcast. Boom.
What that
You got me scrambling.
Going to a funeral. For what?
You got me scrambling. I'm scrambling at this point. Just trying to.
Yeah, because it don't make no sense. We want to look good for other men, so we gonna make these women do it. That woman has dedicated and served this man most of her goddamn life. She's in her golden years. Why should she not be able to enjoy herself? Why are men under the impression that women are only there to serve them? Is something wrong with y'all? Y'all don't think we human beings? Y'all don't think we get to enjoy our life?
I absolutely agree, because just like I spoke about the other day, my mother, I ran into her at the park while I was fishing with my daughter, right? So, you know, I was, you know, when I seen her, but her whole thing at this point being retired, I think like what mom's been retired maybe about eight years now or something, going on 10 years. My point is, she has done everything from gone back and forth to New York. She be going to plays with her church girlfriend buddies and stuff. Like, moms be real deal. Like, I might hit her up, be like, hey, you know, everything good? You know, I just call, just check on her something time to time. See how she's doing, see what's going on with her. She's like, yeah, I'm getting ready to head to brunch with my girlfriends. Like, oh, really now? Okay. All right, you going to brunch. I see you, woman. So it's like, nah, I get it. And she did. My mother's worked all her life. I remember my mother leaving the house like at 7 a.m. I'm not playing, because she worked downtown DC, and her commute from driving to getting on the train and back and forth metro. She didn't get home till like about almost around this time, 7, like summertime. Yeah, around this time. It's 7:30 where I'm at. Mom's be coming in the door right around now after being gone since 7 something in the morning. So now that she's retired, I don't do nothing but cheer it on. I just be like, you go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you in New York? Let me get off the phone. Enjoy yourself. Just make sure you get back safe. You know what I mean? But I get you.
This is a man who married a woman that was by his side until he, after in the highest seat of the land for 2 terms. Not 1 term. 2 terms.
Yeah.
She was by his side when they called her a man. She was by his side when she couldn't put braids in her hair because of public opinion of some other that don't look like her. And now that he is no longer in that position, she's still supposed to keep up appearance for what? She can go live her life. And if her husband don't have a problem with it, why do everybody else got something to say?
You know why?
To say, if she was my wife and she didn't go to that funeral with me, she would have got divorce papers. Oh, so she done birthed your children, reared your children, supported your career, and stood by you while you went through that career. And because she don't make 1 public appearance with you, now you need to serve her papers. It just shows a lack of respect for the personhood of women.
I think it also just kind of shows and lets us know where we are today when it comes to temperament, patience, and relationships too. People are just too quick. Like, you could have, like how you said, the endless things that's great. Yeah, folks will be like, nah, this thing that I don't like overrides everything good, and it's horrible because of that.
But these people that ain't got nowhere.
You will.
Let's talk about that. The people that saying that is the people that ain't never went nowhere. The successful people don't think that way, nor do they behave that way.
But yeah, nah, that
Barack
is the
Obama
mentality.
sat in the highest seat of the land. And did he look like he was bothered that his wife wasn't president? She didn't make him. She
No, son.
stood.
No, we can't do that though, son. Because did he look? You know, he has to show face. He can't go out there with his head down and shit like, "Hey, y'all, wish show was here." He can't do that. You know that. So we can't go
Michelle
like
didn't
that.
take down bar exam for him. He had to do that by himself. Michelle didn't tell him to become president of the United States. He had to do that shit himself. He had to be a man before he even came in contact with that woman. So whether she's there or not, he's still Barack Obama, the man that was born, the man that had something, a mission to accomplish, and he's still gonna be there when whether she's there or not. So why do she need to be there? That conversation, she should have been there. He'll feel this way. No, that's the mark of an insecure man that'll never climb to high ranks. Cause you don't have it inside of you. You predicate your shit upon the back of a woman. That don't make no sense.
All right, so let me ask you this: what would you say should be the obligation of one? What should be the obligation of a woman who knows that I signed up to be part of the public figure platform? Let's just be
She
for real.
signed
Like
up to
there
be
is
that
just a
man's
certain
wife.
amount of. Don't you know how you said real quick? Don't you know how you said like she couldn't wear braids in her hair or something at some point? You know, it's a lot of sisters who talked about that, and my mother did. Being in corporate America, my mother had to she had to wear a bun. She had to keep. That's why even to this very day, you know what I'm saying? To this like very day, right? Like I pull this up real quick. It ain't gonna take me but 2 damn seconds because it's right here. It's easy to get. But I'm just saying, for example, to this very day, my mother's been retired for over like about 8 years or so now, right? But in this right here, I shit you not, and I'm only doing this just to show how she does her hair. This right here is because my mother's always been in corporate. My mother had to go to work with her hair like that. She couldn't do other styles. They didn't let her, and she worked for downtown DC, corporate America. So that's all I'm saying, son. Kid. So I'm just saying, as somebody who knows a personal relative who's been in that and who's spoken about it, they are very strict with a lot of stuff. So that's all I'm saying, son. Kid. I get you. So now she has this newfound freedom. But do you not believe that there's still a certain amount of obligation? Like right now, even though he's not president no more, what would she look like if she just bust out and was like, I'm going to strip clubs?
I want to go to.
Oh, say it again, go. My bad.
She ain't obligated to go sit at no funeral.
Not her, but if her husband attends, you don't think she has some kind of
And that's
obligation?
No, she does not.
Okay.
She didn't sign up to be no public figure. She signed up to be his wife.
He was in the Senate. No, he was in politics. She knew he was cheating. Son, she knew that.
Sir, they met each other in school. He wasn't in shit.
That's true. That's true. Damn, that's true. That's
she
true.
signed up to be his
They
wife.
were in high school. They were in high school. Yeah, that's true.
She signed up to be his wife. And she did she did what she was obligated to do while he climbed the ladder. He climbed that ladder. She not obligated to do nothing else but be his wife. If he want to go and make all them political appearances, that's his business because that's what he chose to do with his life. She don't got to be by his side.
Okay. I'll give you that.
He gonna lay down that night. She gonna be right there with him. The hell, she needs to stand up so people can see her next to him for and put her life and what she want to do to the side so everybody else can feel good about something that ain't none of their damn business. That's insanity.
All right. Well, everybody, you heard it first right here. You heard it first right here on. All right, y'all. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to get ready to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to get into our next news segment. I have 2 more news segments, but this one right here, I really want to talk about, Sun Kiss. Now I'm about to go Yeah.
I got a question.
Anything. You already know. What's up?
If that was the other way around, would a man do it?
Ooh. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say, all right, so I'm only gonna speak for my caliber of men, the caliber of men that's on my level and up. More than likely, probably not, but probably so. Like, so for example, my dad never went to church with us. That was important. Dad just didn't go. Does he love his wife? You know, there are people who are in there with their husband and wives all the time. Dad was at home. He's like, the game on at 1. Y'all take too long. So, but to this very day, my mother and father are still under the same roof. They're at their home now, unless mom is out walking at the park or something. Yeah. So I'm just going to say we would go ahead and do our own thing, but I think it's more pressure on us to show face than it is. I ain't gonna lie, son, kiss, because we gotta always prove that we not a nothing ass nigga. I'm just being real with you. We always gotta like somehow or another go extra miles to show like I'm not that one. I ain't like the rest of them. So we gonna show face as many times as we can. I'm just telling you as a man. That's all you ask. That's all. I'm just letting you know.
Man had a 2-term presidency that wasn't split. What else he got to fucking prove? He about the only president that ain't had no scandals in office with his families. What else he got to prove?
I do give him that. As much as people try to get on the only black president we have, and he did all this for the letter community, the one thing I can say is you can't say no, like no Bill Clinton stuff, no Bush stuff, no nothing. Like real deal, like that was a clean track record as far as them 8 years, and that's not easy to do when you are the face of an entire nation. It's not an easy feat to leap, right? It's not an easy feat to leap. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into this next segment. Sunkiss, I really want your opinion on this one. Why? Because I'm about to go in. Because this is something we did not know. And this is what I believe is a game changer. And I will explain why it's a game changer. Right after these quick commercials. Everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break while Sunkiss go ahead and powders her nose and make sure that she stays fresh. You already know what it is. Salute to beautiful black sisters out here in the world. Salute to my
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Southside born and raised, cook good, Mac Miller, whole block on glow. You only get shining from witching.
Swinging human being is a person who lives on 2 levels at once. He's able to live on the level of being his ordinary ego, his everyday personality, and play his role in life and observe all the rules and so on that go with that. But if he's only on that level, if he's only playing that kind of thing, and thinks that's all there is, it becomes a drag. But he's just got to go on surviving. If, however, you see, you know that all the serious predicaments of life are a game, and I deliberately got involved in this thing, and that even if I got myself into an awful mess, and I got born with syphilis and the Great Siberian Itch and tuberculosis and in a Nazi concentration camp, nevertheless, this was a game which was a very far-out play. It was a kind of cosmic masochism. If you can carry on these 2 things at once, you get a very remarkable harmoniousness. Really.
All right. Now, I want everybody to be reminded. This is, let me see, where are we at now before this vanish goes on? All right. So I will do abracadabra. All right. We got 6 days left, people. 6 days left until I vanish. So I'm going to make sure that I definitely get it in. So I just want to make sure I keep reminding people. Just make sure that you just kind of watch and stay tuned, because there are a lot of transitions going on. Now we're going to go ahead and get into it. Sunkiss, are you ready for this right here, my dear? Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, now.
However, breaking news. Breaking fucking news.
my hope was to bring awareness so this tragedy doesn't happen to another family.
Now, what I want us to do is I want us to pay attention to about around the 3-minute 30-second mark, and we're going to listen. Sunkiss, there's a game changer in which Dad said, and we're going to point that out today because this is
ever breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking fucking news.
Let's go. Oh.
Okay, so Mr. Metcalf, it's JFF and then METCALF. You are Austin's father.
Yes, sir.
Easy question to start with. It's probably a tough one to answer, but how have the last 24 hours been for you and for your family and for Hunter?
That's 3 questions. So for me, it's not real yet. It hasn't sunk in. I'm just happy to stay strong so we can handle all the things that need to be handled.
And I would like to say, this is just me. I'm sorry, Sunkiss. Let me do that bow. There we go. I would like to say, yeah, still condolences to the family, yo. When you talking about losing somebody close to you, for me personally, anything race, ethnic, all of that is eliminated. I can only imagine if it was one of mine. So that's just me personally. Sunkiss may have a different tone. I don't know. But that's just where I am, and I want to make that clear today. Let's go.
Arrangements, people flying in, people coming from all over. So I haven't had a chance to really grieve yet. I know at some point when this is all over and we're able to put him in the ground, then I'll probably break down and grieve that way. But right now I'm really numb and I really don't feel anything. I just have to function.
I know exactly what he's speaking about. I've been to funerals and people was asking me why I didn't cry at the funeral. There is a real thing called a delayed response. 9 times out of 10, it might be 2, 3, 5 years later, Dad is going to have the absolute biggest breakdown, wailing, snotty nose, like red, puffy eyes, all of it. I mean, it's going to be all kinds of everything. The floodgates will open, and that happens. That's happened to me. I've had times where I did not. Now, Sunkiss, let me ask you this, sis. How's your, and I mean, you don't have to. I mean, if you want to tell the actual story, you can. We chilling. Do you know what I'm speaking about, or have you experienced it, or know somebody like that where like right there on the day, like walking up to the casket? Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like when my grandma passed, I didn't cry when I was there. I don't know. I was real numb. I was just, it didn't sink in yet. I shit you not, man. It was probably about 2-3 months later. I don't know, out of nowhere, I just had the biggest wail because everything like grandma's sayings, do what? Everything, like everything she said, how she operate, it all came back. My grandma had a rooster, everything just kicked in, and I missed her at that moment. But it was like 2-3 months later. What's your take on that?
That's how it happens for some people. I don't cry at funerals.
I don't either. I've never cried, not yet. Now, I ain't gonna lie. My mother or my father, when that day comes, I don't know how I'm gonna act. I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all know now. I just might.
My daddy died. I cried at the hospital.
Yeah. I just might lose it on that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I cussed him out. Cried in the room, and I left. That was it.
You said you cussed him out.
Yeah.
Oh, like why you leaving us type? I understand.
Yeah, all kind of shit I had to say.
Yeah. I got you. That type. No, I understand. Like yeah.
I got my shit off. I was like, damn, my daddy gone. Shed my couple of tears. All right, let's go ahead and make arrangements to get him put away.
I think that was
the only tears I cried was when it was my baby. And that's a whole
Oh yeah, you did mention that, and yeah, again, condolences again, son. You did tell us that, and we don't want to go through that story again. If you were there, if you know, you know. All right.
It don't bother me because I mean I shed my tears, but I didn't have these boo hoo. Oh my god, I didn't do all of that. I just cried, but because I didn't do all of that, I don't know. Um, it was 2 years later, I
Uh-huh.
believe,
Yeah.
and I had a routine. You know, I would get up, make breakfast, feed my husband, help him get out the door,
Right.
clean up the breakfast dishes, then clean up myself and do some decorating around the house and
Everything a damn wife and a woman is supposed to maintain and keep doing, regardless of the face of adversity. Salute. Hey, Sun Kiss, I ain't gonna lie real quick before you continue, beloved. I'm sorry. This is for you and every mother out there that does what you do, and fathers. You deserve that and much more. Go ahead.
it's like, but long
Real.
story short, I had a routine that I followed,
Right.
and one day I couldn't get out the bed, and I
Mm.
didn't know why. And then when I did get out the bed, all I was doing was crying, and I didn't know why. So I went to go see the people. So I was like, something got to be wrong. So I went in there, and the man said, "Hey, have anything traumatic happened to you?" And I was like, "No." He like, "Nothing." I said, "No." I was like, he was like, "Anybody die?" I was like, "My daddy passed away." I think my daddy had been dead probably like 4 years at that point. I was like, "My dad passed away 4 years ago." I said, "But that doesn't bother me. My grandmama died a long time ago. I mean,
Nah.
that didn't bother."
That's right on point with what I'm saying, Sun Kiss. When you said
Uh,
Pops passed away 4 years ago, that's that delayed effect. That's that
it
delayed.
wasn't my daddy. It
Hold on.
wasn't my daddy.
Oh,
It
it
was
was.
my son. I skipped right over him. I went through everybody else.
Oh.
And then I was like, "Oh yeah, I had a stillborn." And he was like, that's what's wrong with you." I said, "What you mean?" I said, "He buried, I mean, and he told me, he was like, grief goes in stages. He said, you could be 83 years old and still shed tears for that baby." And I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah, it go in waves." And then he gave me some tools on how to manage my grief when it comes.
Right.
So yeah, I get it, but it's only happened for my child. For me, death is a part of life. So people die all the time.
Sometimes, even here in the physical vessel, you must die multiple times in order to be reborn the one grand moment. But that's just one of them. Let's get back to the story, Sunkiss. And this right here, once again, people, we want to welcome you if you're just now tuning in. We want to welcome you to the first episode of And with that being said,
breaking news, breaking news, breaking news.
And I need to be there for my son and my family. And I need to make sure I set an example for my son.
Austin obviously is the son, and also Hunter, who you're talking about here.
Yes, sir.
Walk me through who Austin was to you. I know that you've said so much about him, I think, in the last 24 hours here. Everyone else has said a lot about him too, about how great of a kid he was. In your eyes, though, just as a father, who was he to you?
My boys are the biggest blessing in my life. God provided them to me.
Now, what I want to do is, Sunkiss, I'm going to go ahead. I want to fast forward here. There's something I want us to pay attention.
Why the hell are we watching these?
Nah, it's for a reason. No, I just wanted to give them a quick second. That's what I do. Like, we're going to give them a quick second. Now we're going to go right to it. So right around here, right? All right, so boom, we're at 3:30. I want you to listen to something very important that was said that we need to take into consideration. See, this is what cases do. We got to be patient. Now let's go ahead and look at this. What does dad say about his sons?
I've been athletes all their lives, from soccer to baseball to jujitsu.
Whoa. Whoa.
However, breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking fucking news.
Colleges contacting. He is one of the most outstanding. Him and his brother both have been athletes all their lives, from soccer to baseball to jujitsu.
Martial arts. Did you know that if you're ranked something in martial arts, your hands are considered deadly weapons?
Yes.
Deadly. Man. Game changer. Game changer. Jiu-jitsu, anything martial arts, everybody knows. What's the number one thing that they teach you? Now, mind you, my child takes Aikido, so I'm aware of what the instructors talk about. You know, the number one thing that's talked about is knowing how to walk away from altercations as opposed to run into them. Why? For one reason and one reason only, because your hands are now considered deadly weapons.
Everything they teach you is deadly.
So we got two jiu-jitsu athlete, linebacker, wrestler size individuals approaching one much smaller individual. Does that now change the game, Sunkiss, in your
It
opinion?
don't change nothing for me. My stance.
No. I'm talking about how possibly that case of that. I'm not. I know you're.
No. This don't change nothing for me, because we still don't know what the hell happened, and so until we know what happened, there is no opinion to be formed. We don't know what happened. We have no idea what happened. We know what people say, but we don't know what happened.
Why do you think they're withholding the footage? By now,
Because 9 times out of 10, it incriminates those boys.
So you think it's being withheld to save the innocence of the others, not to make Carmelo look bad? You think actually that will help prove his innocence?
Yeah, I do.
By the court of public opinion. Of course, we know what's going to happen on trial, but we all know the court of public opinion in this day and age is just as important as the actual jury. You know, the 12 jurors themselves.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Those are teenagers, and a fight was finna brew. And you mean did nobody go live? Nobody recorded it and posted it. Nobody leaked it. Nobody. No. There is footage. They don't want it out. And I believe they don't want it out because it's going to make it more difficult for the prosecution to try and prosecute if they let it out, because I do believe that they're gonna look like some bullies.
You know it, Sunkiss. Like, man, you know it, fam. You know it. And that's the part that like kills me, because we all know what it really is, but for some strange reason, I do realize that there's a lot going on as far as, I guess you can say, trying to save face. Now the thing about
I can't say that. I can't say that because I still don't know. I don't know why the hell this boy had this weapon in the first place. So, like I said,
wait, hold on. Did you see what happened? Maybe something like that's happened before, Sunkiss, and maybe he got the brakes beat off of him. Maybe they.
And the key word here is maybe. The key word is maybe. We do not know. I don't know if them boys bullied him. I don't know if he had a reason to have whatever he used to stick that boy. What I do know is he deserves due process.
I like
I
that.
know that.
Okay,
so because when I first heard the story, I was not initially first mind on Carmelo Anthony's side, because I'm like, what the hell is you doing with a knife at a track meet? That's weird. Why you got a knife in your backpack? That's weird. As more of the story develops, I'm like, well, you know, if he was getting bullied, then that is self-defense, especially in Texas. But I don't know that. So since I do not know, I don't have much of an opinion other than due process needs to happen.
Let me ask you this, Sunkiss. Well, not even ask. I'm just going to make a statement, and then you can respond to that. We're going to get to this nice juicy video of some other and guess who's defending the bullshit? You will love to see who's defending the bullshit. All right, so look, right? Let me just put it like this. I've had an incident in my life, or two, or three. You know what? I got to the point where I don't leave a house without Lucille. Don't ask who Lucille is. You even know or you don't. Dead ass. Anybody who know me know.
Lucille is Uncle Phil's pool stick.
Yeah, that was a dope ass episode. Hey, look, look. Why I actually named her? I named her after that episode. I shit you not. Lucille is about this big. Let's just say Lucille is about that damn big.
Mm-hmm.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
So point is, I've had incidents in my life, and you know what? There have been many times I've gone to doctor's appointments. I haven't actually, matter of fact, I have the clip. I have the damn clip. Hold on, man. Anyway, I got the clip, right? So on my thing, I'll tell you later. I went to the hospital. I forgot that I had Lucille on me. So when they asked me to lift my pants leg up to check my leg, right? To look at the incision. Yeah, Lucille slipped out. So something about this long slipped out, and I'm in the hospital. They like, that's so cool. But listen, it was wild. Nah, it's a real story. I got it on my channel. So my point is, ever since I went through what I went through, I'll take Lucille. I don't care if it's a doctor's appointment, grocery store. The fact is, there are some of us. Listen, how many women do you know, ladies? Do y'all not like just travel in your car with like, a little pop, little Swiss junk and some pepper spray? You know, that's the typical. Some of y'all may even got brass knuckles, or some of y'all may even got a little 22. Some of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Nice little 22 on you. You know what I'm saying? Some of them bounce around in the body. That's a dangerous bullet, if you know about guns. So I'm just saying, I don't want to hear about too much, son, because he had it there. My point is, I know I was a little long-winded, but I wanted to give all those examples for a reason. Like, it don't have to be you're going there for that reason. You could go through something one time, and you know what? Maybe the one time he went through something, he probably was somewhere like that, and something took place, and he's like, "No, I'm not going through that no more. No, I ain't gonna take no chances. These people ain't gonna play with me. I know what it's like to have the mentality of niggas ain't. I swear on life, I will never let y'all do that to me again. I know what it's like to have that headspace. You will not do that again. Next time, I'm gonna be, and listen, we also got a saying, stay ready so you don't have to get ready, right? Be ready.
Yeah.
All right. So all I'm saying, a lot of that, I think we also I'm just giving the other side. I want you know what I'm saying? You already
but
know.
that's not the other side from where he lived at. That's no. He ain't nowhere. And trust me, I've been to Frisco.
I know you from Texas. That's what I was gonna say.
He ain't nowhere near anybody's hood. Okay? At the fuck all. There nothing hood about where he at. Now
Go ahead.
it's not to say that ain't no little weird creepy shit go on, because that's how the white folks get down. They have them backroom crimes and shit like that. That's not to say something like that has not happened, but like the hood narrative ain't gonna fly here. Not for this story. That's what I'm saying. I just feel like I ain't got no opinions until due process happens. I do find it strange that the daddy would show up at that press conference. I don't think that was a good look if you trying to paint your boys as some innocent something, especially with your criminal history being doxxed. It's a little weird. All of it is odd, but I'm going to just reserve all opinions until the facts of the case come out. Then I'll form some opinions.
We'll do it like that with that. All right. So with that being said, everybody, we are going to go ahead and we're going to get to this final story that we're really going to talk about. That I really want to dive into. And of course, your boy, your man is back. He is back in effect like he never ever left, which he didn't. With that being said, oh, you'll see.
However, breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking fucking news.
Shannon Sharp, I'm going to stand with you, my brother. Shannon Sharp, I'm going to stand with you, my brother, on one condition. I'm getting text messages from all over the African universe telling me that Shannon Sharp was accused.
God have mercy upon us.
Oh boy, let's
of the unspeakable. I'm getting text messages telling me that Shannon Sharp was accused of the unspeakable. I'm going to stand with my uncle Shannon Sharp.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to stand with my uncle Shannon Sharp. I'm going to stand with Uncle Shay Shay on one condition. Uncle Shay Shay.
God have mercy upon us.
No more snow bunnies after this scandal. If you cannot promise me that you will never
No, he didn't.
You serious?
Man, he's hilarious. This guy. I'm gonna pause it in a second. I got you, Sunkiss. Anyway, once again, everybody.
However, breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking fucking news.
the company of another snow bunny, I cannot stand with you. Uncle Shay Shay. Uncle Shay Shay. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharp on this one. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharp on this one.
Let him. Does he say it one more time?
But Uncle Shay Shay.
Okay, so Sunkiss.
What?
What's up with your boy?
What you mean? What's up with him?
What's up with your boy, Sunkiss?
What you mean?
I'm just asking as far as like with what he's saying. Because see, the thing is this. The whole standing with him. I don't know how to stand with one of my own when you're like, even him, even me, he's still twice my age. I'm 42. He's still twice my age. He's 4 times hers. What is the excuse? As far as like whatever he's going through, my thing is this. Can you do whatever you want? God damn it, Jim. I got to get the alarm. Can you do whatever you want? Yes. But when consequences come up for whatever you choose to do, should you be complaining about it? That's a whole nother story. I'll be right back. Rock out. Hold me down, Sunkiss.
Hold him down. Hold him down. Hey. Hold it down. Hello. How y'all doing? Oh, I don't know. Is anybody in the chat? Is the chat popping? Oh, we got a few people up in here. ADS. We got Bolo. Submitting the real podcast. Oh, wow.
All right. So everybody. I appreciate everybody in the chat. We're also over here. I don't know. Let me check over here. About Instagram. Salute to the family. Fletch, what it do, my dog? You know what I'm saying? Long time no see. J Mad, I see you, my G. What's going on? What's going on? Salute to the Ville. Salute to the Ville. Respect to the family. All right, y'all. Real talk though. Sunkiss. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out why are we sitting here trying to help Grandpa for making an elementary school move. Let's just be for real.
Who the hell is we?
Who's we?
Yeah, who is we?
This is we.
That ain't that nigga.
No, Sunkiss, he's still one of ours. As crazy as this nigga is, he's still one of ours, Sunkiss. We cannot deny.
They know we, because I'm not doing it. That's that nigga. No, ain't no we.
Let's get back to it. I digress. My mic is muted. Let's listen to what brother Umar has to say, because you don't get doctor from me, sir. I'm sorry. That's been revoked a long time ago.
Shay, no more bunnies after this. Can somebody confirm if he's being accused by snow bunnies or Afro Queens? Is Uncle Shannon being accused of snow bunnies or Afro Queens? Who can confirm?
This man just
God have mercy upon us.
said snow bunnies or Afro Queens. I can't. Dr. Umar is chiming in on the woman trying to set Shannon up for $50 million. He's not believing the lies either, but Umar says Shannon can no longer keep the company of any more snow bunnies if he's going to ride for him. Yes, Umar is once again campaigning for Shannon Sharp to leave non-Black women alone. We're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Does anybody know the race of Uncle Shay Shay's accusers?
Sunkiss?
Yes.
Do you? I'm asking. Anybody in the chat?
It's a white girl. So it's a hoe.
Oh, it's one of them.
It's a hoe. She a sex worker.
Yeah, I don't have no emotion to this. This is not like something he going through. Like, at least with Judge Mathis, at least that was something like, okay, that's his mom. I don't have no, like, how you standing with somebody who is twice all, even brother Umar. I think brother Umar right around me and you age. I think me, you, brother Umar, because all of us right around the same age. Give or take maybe.
Umar's daughter is outside, ain't got nowhere to go while he up here talking about he's standing with this old ass nigga. Go get your daughter out. She needs a shower because her feet dirty, sir.
No. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. She can't sleep in the school he built?
What school?
Oh shit, my bad.
Are they Black or are they white? Are they Black? Is this a rice bunny situation? Is this a snow bunny situation? Is this a sand bunny situation?
What?
Is this a salsa bunny situation? I need to know.
God have mercy upon us.
I need to know the race of Uncle Shay Shay's accusers. Was Shannon Sharp accused by the...
Does he say anything at all?
Does it make a difference? No. I mean, listen, Sunkiss. It's Umar. I don't. You tell me. I don't know. Does he? Does he ever?
I don't know. I don't be listening to Umar because I got better shit to do with my life.
Look, we all do, Sunkiss, but we're going to just go ahead and go over the Uncle Shay Shay situation, and we're also going to be entertained. We're going to be entertained while doing it. Damn it, okay? This is how we stay entertained while doing it.
You entertained by this shit?
Yeah, basically, I am because the nigga's funny.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the nigga funny. He's funny to me. He's funny.
Yes.
What?
I want to slap the shit out of him. I don't find nothing he do. I find his ass embarrassing.
Yeah, he is embarrassing
and disrespectful.
I
want to slap the shit out of him. I want to get my homies to jump his ass, like beat this nigga ass on GP.
Because I hate you, coward ass niggas. You a punk ass nigga.
Yeah, like that. Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody, let's go ahead. The time right now is 8:11 p.m. East Coast Standard Time. We're going to go ahead. We're just going to finish out this video. We're going to wrap it up for a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, kick rocks as we always do. Again, we have 6 days left, so on the final day, what I'm going to do is everybody stay tuned. Sunkiss, you as well, beloved. I'm doing my cash giveaway. You know how I do. You know, I just pull up. I get you guys to guess a number. All right. But this time I'm going to have a little twist to it. Right. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. And with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. Stay tuned.
The rice Was Shannon Sharp accused by the ice? Was Shannon Sharp accused by the snow? Was Shannon Sharp accused by the sand? Or was he accused by the salsa? I'm standing with Uncle Shannon because I don't like when black men get taken down. I got to stand by.
I don't like when we get taken down either, my brother, but you know, I can't stand next to and or defend certain actions and certain things. That's all. How do you defend that? All right, bet. So he got a little fetish. He got a little something he like he got, you know, you like what you like, you do what you do. The fact is this, right? Watch this. I like to smoke. All right, boom. So let's just take that. All right. Nobody bothers me too much or at all because I smoke. Whatever health conditions come up, I'm going to have to eat that as a man. I have no choice. I'm not going to sit up here and expect people to, you know what I'm saying? Like the fact is, like, yo, I'm a smoker. Lord forbid, right? But it's just one of them things I get. I know what I'm dibbling dabbling into. So I know I need to make sure that I keep my straight. Period. Right? You smell me now? Let's go.
Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper, but that's my brother. Uncle Shannon Sharp is my brother. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharp until the facts prove otherwise.
My bad. I have plenty of relatives that, like, you know, I love to death. I'm never going to deny that's my cousin, that's my uncle. But am I like with them on whatever it is, certain things that they may do? No. Nah, I gotta separate myself. And you know what? I even tell them, hey, hey, cuzzo, auntie, whatever. You know that's, you know what I'm saying? Or I just don't say anything at all. I'm just silent because some of our relatives, you can't even say that. Trust me, I'm here. You just got shut up. You smell me now? What you got for that song? You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. So like, let's just put it in this sense, Sunkiss, right? And I'm gonna get your boy out your face. I got you. let's get your favorite cousin out your face.
The fuck is he even talking about?
I don't know, Sunkiss. But like real talk though, like, so let me ask you this. Do you believe that us as black people, do you believe that it is a benefit, a downfall, or a little of both? Like it could be two things can be true at once when it comes to supporting our own strictly because of the color. Like if one of us went into a public place and just offed a bunch of people for no reason. Ooh, like the guy who drove the truck into the parade. You remember that, right? And he defended himself and JP was there and shit.
Look who was there.
Huh?
I said, look who was there.
I said JP. I said
exactly.
Yeah, no.
That's the answer to your question right there.
So hold on, but I'm saying though, do you believe, and shout out to JP, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Do you believe that that's like a hindrance to us? Like, no, you're black, it doesn't matter. Like they could say that you offed 5
It's gonna hinder us how? How is it gonna hinder us?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure
It's
out.
not. Cause we like that man said at the beginning of the show, you still a nigga. So you can defend the niggas if you want to. What is gonna matter?
What is it gonna matter?
What is gonna matter?
I didn't think
it ain't gonna matter. But if you know black people don't wholly defend no bullshit. So I mean, the few people that's gonna go to the mat and hold them down, no matter what, that's fine. They can do that. You know, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. It ain't helping nothing either. But considering, you know, the history of black folk in this country, I don't give a damn if you want to defend something. If you want to do anything because they black, I'm not finna shame you for it. Rock out, have fun, enjoy it.
Nah, you ain't lying. Rock out with your bad ass. You ain't lying.
Yeah, do it. Shit, do it. Hell,
You know what, Sunkiss? I'm to the point where I'm just like, I don't even get why we do a lot of the things that we still do and complain about it in the same manner. I'm gonna just be honest with you. And that's why I just kind of disassociated myself from a lot of this. Do I care about my own? You damn right I do. I'm one of us. How can I not? To not care about you and yours, that means I don't care about me and mine. I still got that headspace. Anybody who know me from anywhere I've ever been, I promise you, I've always had that headspace. More of a united front than like separate. But my whole thing is, we just get to a point where it's like we don't even want to try to begin to understand what the issues are. What I think that we've gotten accustomed to now, you correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that we've gotten to the point where we just much rather, I don't think we want problems to be solved because we're so used to fighting for something. We don't want the war to end. I'm going to be honest. Nah, what? Listen, okay, bet I got you, Sunkiss. Yeah, sis, I got you. Us, black people, the black Americans from these
no,
days.
I disagree.
Nah, I'm Sunkiss.
I disagree.
Then why do we keep making the same mistakes over and over again?
You ain't no we. You got a certain demographic of black people that do nigga shit.
That is
ain't
true.
No we.
That is true, but that certain demographic is what we consider to be the loud minority.
Okay, then if y'all like loudmouth niggas, that's y'all business.
No, it's not about what we like. No. Sunkiss, when I say
No.
loud minority, no, real quick, because I want you to respond accordingly, because I know you intelligent, sis. When I say loud minority, what I mean by that specifically, sis, is there is a small group of us that actually, for some reason, is the ones that's pressed the most to the forefront. They don't hear from people like me and you that often. We don't get the shine. Nobody wants to hear what you're doing the right way. To us, it's boring.
You can't get shine amongst niggas. The hell, go get some shine amongst black people.
No. I'm not talking about black people. I'm talking about in the face of the world. In the face of the world. Yes, with the world generally, yes. So watch this. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Why do you think whenever a white girl wants to emulate a sister, why do they always pick the most ratchet and downtrodden yeah, bitch, because I ain't and finger snapping and whatever else. They don't pick like a Michelle Obama or something if you want to. They don't pick like a Felicia Rashad to emulate. No. Whoa, Vicky wants to emulate Cardi B. Let's just be for real. That's what I'm saying.
Cardi B is not black.
You know what I'm saying, though. Okay, a Mega Stallion or something. Damn it. Whoever these broads are out here, the ratchet stuff. I don't listen to it, so I'm having a hard time.
Ratchet is its own culture. They don't got nothing to do with black.
What I'm saying is, whenever the others generally want to emulate that, for some reason, like if they do a scene where like it's a white dude emulating us or something, what they would call blackface. I don't know, whatever, however you want to word it, right? The fact is, generally, it's like if they are doing it, it has to be like, yeah, so what's up, brother? And it's like this, everything is over exaggerated. We're never like, why? Because if they showed it in any form of fashion that might have any kind of balance to it, then it shows how much we more are alike. And that's not the image that the world generally depicts of us. That's all I'm saying. I'm actually with you on basically almost everything you're saying. I'm just saying, unfortunately, we can't run from that, Sunkiss. It's a loud ass minority that is unfortunately the voice of us quiet minorities.
No, they ain't my goddamn voice. Nope. Y'all can have
who's out there? Who's out there?
What you mean who out there? It is plenty of people out here. Don't seek your validation, attention, accolades, whatever the hell it is that you would like to see amongst niggas.
I got you. Now, Sunkiss, this is what I asked though. So when I say who's out there, I ask my people a very simple question. And you know what? I get a mixed review or I get nothing at all. I ask this one question. I'll ask you again. I think I've asked you. Who are our black leaders right now? Like, who are our Dr. Kings? Who are our, I don't know, our Roses or whatever? Who are our Malcolm X's? Who are the black leaders right now today? Who are our
We don't have any black leaders.
We do.
Who?
Are you serious? Hold on.
Who?
Sunkist, stop playing. I mean,
I'm not playing with you. Who?
Okay, right here, Sunkist. Boom. Talking about some who are black leaders. Girl, stop playing. Right here.
Hold on.
Bow.
I said, if you're poor, you are a poor Negro. I would use the N word. But if you're rich, you are a rich Negro. If you are intellectual, you're an intellectual Negro. If you are dancing and sliding and gliding, Negro, you are dancing and sliding and gliding, Negro. So dare not alienate, because you cannot assimilate.
There you go, Sunkiss.
I don't know nobody that's following no Don King around. What are you talking about?
That's my point. So when I ask that question, who's our leaders? Now, listen. Some people do say, and I mean, you know what? I can't take it away from the brother, because I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not even gonna say better something than nothing, but I would say, if I really had to think about it, I can't deny he does really speak up for us, although he's extreme. I would say Tariq. A lot of people say Tariq is our leader right now. He's like the new, he's the new kind of Malcolm, Dr. King and shit. Tariq.
The nigga that gave y'all a nightclub and called it a museum is y'all leader. Boy, I swear I had. I swear to God, I can't stand you niggas. We ain't got no leaders. We haven't had any leaders since the late stages of the civil rights movement, because to be a leader of black people is to sign a death sentence, and ain't nobody trying to die in this day age in time, because this is one of the best times to be living in, to be black in America. Okay, so ain't nobody trying to do that. Do I see some people that could possibly emerge? I do. Like one Jasmine Crockett. I could very well see her picking up a torch and being a leader. She already getting the death threats, and she don't mince her words about nothing, including our history and what we go through with this country. But prior to this, I haven't seen nobody emerge and want to speak up for black folk like that. We don't have any leaders. Our leaders are the people who rear us and the people we choose to pattern ourselves out of and get mentorship. It's no figurehead for the black community at this point in time. Talking about some damn Tyreek and she gripped and stupid ass. Get out of here. I be wondering who raised you niggas. Who raised y'all? The people that raised me did no. Hell no. 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 And that's why I say what I say, because I know what I came from. I didn't come from this shit, and my family is very much black. This some weird shit here. All this shit is weird. And these people are very much a minority. And I'm not finna claim their ass. I'm not trying to run away from their ass neither. But I'm not finna say, oh yeah, they represent us. No, they represent the group of people that they represent with this lowbrow, low level bullshit. Because that's what it is. Call a thing a thing. There's plenty of black folk. The black folks that got us to the place where you can fill out a job application and get a job, where you can go and enjoy life as an American citizen. Them black folks is not these black folks. And them black folks still exist, still out here putting the work in and doing what is necessary so we can continue to propel our way forward. These damn niggas sitting around here listening to all this nigga shit, talking all this nigga shit. They ain't doing shit. You can't look for your flowers amongst that crowd. I don't give a damn how loud they is. They're not productive. I look at black people from the time that we allegedly got to this country, because we know that's a bunch of bullshit too, all the way up until now, and all I see is progress. You think we making progress with niggas like Don King sitting up here calling people niggas in front of white people? Of course we're not. You niggas ain't propelling nobody forward. You think Tariq Nasheed and his Mac lessons where you basically teach black men how to mistreat black women is propelling the black community forward? You think his bullshit ass series of black propaganda is propelling black people forward? None of this shit is moving black people forward. It's just a cesspool of nonsense for a specific group of black folk. And it is what it is.
Okay. So Sunkiss, I went on ahead and hit up our old good friend. Yeah, that's right, our old good friend, right? All right. So I went on ahead and I asked chat why we held back, right? So let's go ahead and see what we got, right? You ready? Let's go ahead and talk to chat. Yeah. Let's talk
Who
to
the
chat.
hell is Shay?
Huh?
Who is Shay?
George Peter Thomason.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. George Peter Thomason. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah. Anyway. So let's go ahead and listen to what chat had to say, right? So basically, okay, so let me ask you this, Sunkiss. What defines a leader in the black community today, right? How has that definition changed over time? So let's just start there. So what was it, would you say that like what were the qualities or what do you think they did in particular that made them our leaders back in the day? And what are we looking for today?
We ain't looking for nothing. Everybody do what they want to do. People done bought into the idea of individualism. We done lost the foundational principle of being black, which is unity. We don't got that no more. That shit died in the 90s. The leaders back then didn't get up here and just talk. They actually did
Hello?
stuff. Yeah, can you hear me?
Hold on. Oh shit, I'm not on mute. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm sorry. Hold on. You hold on. Keep going, Sunkiss. I'm sorry.
What the hell? Okay. What? I forgot what I was saying. Leaders commit. Okay. Back then leaders didn't just talk. They didn't just get up there and run their mouth. They actually got out and they organized and they was down doing stuff with the people. These people don't do that. These people get up here playing like Umar with this damn dashiki on, talking about some I stand with Uncle Short. You and that nigga about the same age. Yeah, you sitting up here talking about this your uncle. The damn dashiki on. Just performance art. That's it. They not doing nothing for real. I'm gonna build a school. We ain't seen that damn school yet. We can't even get no legitimate receipts that the school is even in progress. Just get told you lazy niggas ain't give me enough money. Why you homeless? Get out of here, man. We got no leaders. Okay. And then part of it is the people that's actually out here doing the work that could be leaders. Honestly, it's not worth it trying to galvanize a lot of these people. Galvanize the people where you can find them at. Okay. And you're gonna find the people that you can galvanize while you out here doing what you doing. Not going finding crowds of Negroes and saying, hey, Negroes, let's do this. Because if you do that, all you doing is opening yourself up for a bunch of nonsense. Because the empty barrel that make the loudest sound is on its way. Because all it carries is destruction and vileness. Because the only thing it values is being entertained. And even at the expense of your detriment, even if you are there to try to benefit those around you. So there's that.
My bad. I apologize. I was real awesomely awkward. Okay. Now, Sunkiss, this is what I need to know. All right. So with that being said, Sunkiss, do we truly need a single leader, or has leadership become more, I guess you can say, decentralized and community based? So basically, do we need just one leader? Because you know what I have heard a lot of us say? Nah, we don't need no one leader. I'm my own leader. And if all of us are that, then the Black community is a leader as a unit. I've heard that. And that's basically what that second part is saying in a nutshell, layman's term. You got the floor.
That's just nothing but a symptom of the erosion of unity. But you don't need this one leader. Leaders are typically put in their positions, or they naturally gravitate towards their positions, depending on what it is that you're doing.
Right.
So all you got to do is do the best at what it is that you're doing, and if you meant to lead in that capacity, then you'll be a leader, and people is gonna follow you.
Okay, so you will be that leader, and people will follow you. Is what you're saying. All right.
If that's what you meant to do, yeah. But ain't nobody trying to stand. And there ain't. I don't know nobody that's trying to stand up for Black
Sunkiss,
people.
I want you to stick to the question, beloved. Please. Come on, Cuzzo. Sunkiss, do you truly believe that we need ones like back in the day? Dr. King was our leader during his time. Back in the day, Barack was our leader at that time. Back in the day, Malcolm was our.
What?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. See, now there we go. I got her to sit up, y'all. Fucking right. There we go.
Barack was who leader? What did you say?
Get your ass up, girl.
Barack was who leader? Who leader was Barack? Who leader was Barack? Please
The
again.
nation. The nation,
And
white people
oh,
included.
okay.
The nation.
Okay. Now I
Yeah.
thought you was talking about Black people. Okay.
Okay, no, but hold on. Oh, so we not included?
We not
We're not
included in
included in
what?
the nation?
The nation is not just Black people. The nation is everybody. I thought we was talking about Black folk.
Okay, so all right, so listen, this all right, so bet how about this? He was our leader before the nations because that was our president. Listen, you heard Jeezy. My
Barack.
president is Black. All right, my Lambo's blue.
No.
And I
Barack
be
was never.
goddamn. What? He said
Barack was never Black people's leader. Cut it out.
why was Barack never Black people's leader, Sunkiss?
Well,
This is
please
all I want
explain
to
to
know.
me Barack Obama's
Please
Black. But you tell me where his Black agenda is. Explain it to me.
That ain't right. That's not right.
What's not
listen.
right?
Because didn't you just say that we supposed to stand behind ours through thick and thin?
That's not what I said.
Oh no, that was Umar. Damn. Okay, my bad. All right, my bad. Okay, Sunkiss, listen. I believe that we should have more so a format where we actually. All right, so look, let me put it like this. The biggest problem with us right now is language that disrupts whatever we try to call the code. So let's just go there, Sunkiss, before I get to this next question. All right. So before I get to this next question right here, and I want us to finish dissecting this second one. So what I need to know is this, right? The code. Why do you think we speak about the code so much, but we don't know how to keep it? What's the problem with us keeping the code, Sunkiss? And what is the goddamn code? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, well, when you figure out the code, you let me know.
Well, I still been trying to break it.
I've been trying to break it. What is the code? What is that?
What Dr. Umar said, he's standing with Shannon Sharp, even though he is
Umar is robbing Black people. I don't give a damn what Umar talking about.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, like, it don't matter. Okay, all right. Well, listen, people like him. Okay, there are other people who say the same things, I guess. Let's take him out
if
of
you
it.
robbing Black people, I don't want to hear. I don't care about your code. Your code is harmful to the community.
Yes,
so
that's true. Okay, all right. Okay, kudos. But Sunkiss, we have to stay focused. The fact is that we have something that's called a code that apparently all of ours, from those of today and those of even back in the day who's still around, say we have lost. So guess what, Sunkiss? Once upon a time we had that, Sunkiss. We had
back when we had unity.
That's the code. Staying on code is staying unified. Boom. There you go, Sunkiss.
Yeah, the people that's unified is the people that's doing shit like boycotting Target and not going in there, motherfucker. Them the people that's on code. Them
My
the people
mama
that's
not gonna
gonna
stop
move.
going to Target. I'm gonna tell you right now, Target.
And there we go. The people that's actually making black folk move forward are the people that's actually doing the work. And those are the people that are on code. When I say these motherfuckers that you call the loud minority, I don't give a fuck about the loud minority. It is
Okay.
degenerates and bullshit, unproductive motherfuckers in every demographic and group. We are not exempt.
That is true.
But the ones that's moving us forward ain't out here on none of that shit. They're doing shit. That's what I'm concerned about. I want to look at them. I don't give a damn about no weird nigga sitting up here supporting a nigga that ran a truck into a crowd of people. The fuck is you? You weird nigga. That's weird.
No, listen, Sunkiss. See, that's the thing. Sunkiss, you already come on now, show. Come on now, show. You already know, all right, from down south, you know what I'm saying, to the DMV. You already know, like the headspace is the same. My whole thing is when the others tried to make that the representative of us, when the others try to make Tory Lanez the representative of how black men can't treat black women good, when the others try to make P. Diddy as the image of black men, when the others try to make what R. Kelly did as the image of black men, you have to understand what I mean by this, beloved.
Black men do this shit to themselves. Umar Johnson sitting up here talking about he's standing with Umar sitting up here talking about he's standing with Shannon Sharp. Niggas defend niggas about bullshit all the time. Black men do this shit to themselves. They fuck up their own reputation. It's not enough of y'all speaking against shit. And the ones that y'all they do, your voice is too goddamn small. So I
That's my
don't
point.
give
Thank you. Thank
two
you.
flying fucks about this shit. Cause y'all should do better about y'all's reputation.
But okay. No, but I mean, really though, but that's what I'm saying, Sunkiss, right there. Exactly what you just said. That one small piece out of everything. You said our voices are too small. Why? When we're the wait. Let me frame. No, watch this. Let me frame the question, sis. Let me frame the question, fam. When I say I know that it's more of us than these loud minorities.
No, it's not.
What? You think, hold on, you know what? I'm sick of people telling me that folks like myself is the minority. Nah, I think it's a lot more men who are solid like myself than it's dudes that's on that F.
All right, get a panel full of them, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Get a whole panel full of them and let us see it. And I bet you can't do it.
You know what? You better be careful with those words. I mean, or that word. Be careful with that word with me, Sunkiss.
I bet you can't do it.
I will pull a rabbit. Sunkiss, I will pull a rabbit out of hat. I'm telling you.
You're going to have to pull a rabbit out of hat because you need a magic trick to make this shit happen.
Are you serious?
I'm dead ass serious. Dead ass serious.
Sunkiss, men like myself are not the minority.
Yes, it is the minority. No, it's not. That shit is the majority amongst black men.
That's
and
hold on. Wait. I'm confused. No, I want you to slow down. Are you saying we're the minority or the majority? Guys like myself.
The minority.
Hard to, why don't I come across these niggas y'all talk about ever? I mean, I'm not gonna say ever, but like for the most part, why, Sunkiss? I don't see these dudes.
What niggas you talking about?
The type of guys who are the loud, what I call the loud.
In this space every day. What you talking about?
Damn, I can't. Shoot.
Is it possible this story is true? Yes, it is. You're right. It's fact.
Touche, sis. I can't say nothing to that. I can't. All right, cool. Well, I'm saying in real life.
If that's the minority.
My life. I'm sorry. Shit.
Hold on. If that's the minority, then how in the hell why our community look the way it do?
Because honestly, Sunkiss, I do believe that the loud minority. No, I'm saying, let me just word it, girl, and then you go
Let
ahead.
me mute. I'm a mute.
Yeah, yeah. Let me just word this, girl, and you give me your rebuttal. The loud minority is unfortunately the face of the quiet majority. Sunkiss, go. You got the floor, beloved. Shoot, I'm on mute.
Data ain't got nothing to do with nobody being loud. Data is what is actually being produced. So if the data is showing that the numbers ain't good, how you gonna sit up here and tell me that upstanding, decent, productive black men outnumber the degenerates? How do you get a 70% illegitimacy rate? How do you get 70% of children being led by single mother homes if the minority are degenerate? How do you get the women in the community outpacing the men as far as education and upward mobility? Because y'all still men, so y'all still out earning the women at this point. But that shit gonna change soon. So how do you get that if the degenerate males are the minority? Because the women are only in that position because somebody had to put these children in a better position than sitting up in fucking poverty and shit. And in order to get them out of poverty, you got to go get an education. You got to go improve yourself. You got to do better so you can bring in money so you can handle everything. So if the degenerate males are the minority, then why the fuck our numbers look like they do? And this is my problem. Because until the men start being honest, we got a lot of fuck ass niggas in our community, and we need to start calling that shit out and stop acting like that shit don't exist. It ain't gonna get no better. It's gonna continue to be producing fuck ass niggas.
So, Sunkiss. All right, so let me ask you this. When the men in the spaces say this, all right, so let me ask you this question. Because I want to know from sisters like yourself, right? I want to know from solid sisters who are married, who do take care of your family. When they say, well, these young black boys and these young men are growing up, I'm speaking about, they're growing up really, really effed up. So if the father's not there and the mother's raising them, then it has to be only her fault. I just want to know, you know, I don't know. I just want to hear from you.
They can say that, but if you got girls getting through school, going to school, pursuing careers, they grew up in the same household with that boy, why he didn't follow the same blueprint?
Trajectory.
Yeah. Why he ain't do the same shit?
The same path trajectory. Yeah.
Because there is something to be said about seeing somebody that look like you accomplish shit.
Yeah.
If you got a boy and all he sees is a bunch of women making shit move, that's gonna become a grown ass man that's dependent upon women doing every goddamn thing. And that's what's wrong with a lot of these dudes. They ain't see no man do shit. They saw women do everything.
So do you believe that from that could be why men aren't as, let's say, you know, quote unquote manly as, you know, back when we were coming up from 80s and 90s days?
I don't know about this manly shit, but I know these boys ain't doing shit because they ain't see no man do a goddamn thing.
So would you say that falls on us as the fathers from back in the day?
I would say it falls on the men, period. Because you should have some care about your community. And if you see this little boy need a father figure, then your ass should step up. Like, I ain't saying you got to play daddy to the little nigga or nothing like that, but damn, at least show up. Say something to him. Throw the ball with him a couple of times. Take his ass out, ask him if he all right. See what's going on with it. These boys, black men scared of each other. No one even talk to each other because there was never any trust built. A dude can't even. The reason why they talk about they had this talking point about don't date single mothers is because when that boy gets to a certain age, he don't know nothing to do but to fight the man because he don't know you. You a
Right.
threat to him. He don't
Right.
even know what authority and order is. And so when you present him with that shit, he want to fight that shit. Turn that into a grown ass man. Grown ass men can't. Y'all scared to check each other. That's part of the reason why don't nobody say nothing about the shit that be going on. Everything is good because he a man. No,
No,
he
no, no,
not.
wait, no, Sunkiss. I can't let you do that because the men in these spaces talk all day, every day about accountability, Sunkiss.
You can talk
Okay.
about accountability till you say
Okay.
green, purple, and blue. These same men sit on the same panel and jerk each other out with the same motherfucking talking points. I done heard these niggas discuss the
Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
I heard these men discuss how as soon as a girl bleeds, she ready to be fucked. I heard all kind of weird shit.
Okay. Okay. Now
I don't hear no productive conversation about how to move forward or nothing like that. Everything is centered around women and girls and what they do. Like that's some weird shit, and you wonder why you can't get nowhere. You wonder why your reputation look like it do.
okay,
It
now
ain't rocket science.
okay, I get it now. Sunkiss, let me ask you this. So do you believe that majority of men today, or men, and listen, I'm talking about from these spaces to the community, even what you see, do you believe that most older men, because there's a lot of talk about this, right? And I really want to tap on this because I think it's important. There's a lot of talk about how the younger brothers, right, the young bloods, the young warriors of today are really guided to chase the bag and chase women as opposed to chase your purpose and something fulfilling right out of high school. Do you believe that most young black men are given the proper message stepping into that college life, into manhood?
Yeah, I do believe they giving the proper message. I don't believe they doing it. I believe the ones that's doing it is millennials, Gen X, and late millennials. And millennials did good because they did try to form marriages. There's a lot more people in my generation that married and produced their children in their marriage than the generation before me.
Right.
So I don't think these children is coming out with this same mentality. Now you let these people on the internet say these young kids doing this, that, and the third. The young children that I talk to are not on this shit. They listen to these conversations and they think something the fuck is wrong with these people. And they right. Something is wrong with them. Because that's not what they on. These people, hold on, will talk about how oh, ain't nobody having babies because we don't want to marry y'all and all this other weird shit. When the fact of the matter is, if you go talk to young folks, they worried about the fucking economy. They don't want to bring no children into the world that they got to raise in a fucking apartment. That's what the younger generation is doing. But the current generations, the people that they supposed to be getting wisdom and shit from, is on stupid shit.
So the time right now, everybody, is 8:50 p.m. East Coast Standard Time. We have about 25 more minutes before we go ahead. Before we go ahead and fade off into the ether. I will be live on Instagram because I got one more show I have to do. So yeah, we got about till 8:25. Okay. So what I want to ask you is this, Sunkiss. I want to make sure I get back to these questions because we're talking about now, mind you, all right. So this is what I'm trying to figure out, why we are so stuck when it comes to, black leadership. Okay, black leadership. So
Because to be a black leader is to sign a death warrant. Ain't nobody trying to do that shit.
And don't nobody want to be put up on that crucifix. Okay, so don't nobody want to be crucified, right? All right.
Nobody trying to die. If you looking at the community, let's say you got the standpoint that you got. The loudest people is our representative. You want to die for that shit?
Well, you know, there's a lot of people who say we do have thorough representatives like Jay-Z, Beyonce, Oprah. You know, these are people who are very, very successful. Ben Carson, you know, these are people who are.
How does success determine leadership? Where do people get this shit from?
Sunkiss. This is what is said throughout the community. Sunkiss. This is what is said.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Then when you say the community, I'm trying to figure out where you come from, because ain't nobody that raised me told me no shit like that.
Oh man.
God have mercy upon us.
That is something. I get you on that, but no, really. So when I ask, so whoever's in the chat, whoever's out there, bow, my man, what? Okay. Okay, no, I understand. Okay, so listen. Brother Wody, my brother from another mother, you got to understand something, sir. Listen, the fact is this: we have a plague going on right now that basically is revolved around we just don't have a leader. So I'm gonna ask you this, Brother Wody. I'm just curious. Who is our black leader right now? Right now, who's the Dr. King? Who's the Malcolm X? Who's the Rosa? I don't know. Who's the third good? Who's the black leader of today? You remember back in the day, reason why we have Black History Month right now is because there are so many figures that we go back to and they're like black leaders. So now let's do this. Let's fast forward 100 years. So the kids of 100 years right now today, who would they put down who was during our time? That's the leaders. Please, sir, please spare us by typing Al Sharpton. Now, real talk though. If we was to fast forward right now, who would the black kids of today say is our leaders? Huh? Who's doing it? Who's making remarkable stances in life? That's what I want to know. Sunkiss, I'm gonna ask you that question. If we were to fast forward 100 years from now, and the earth looks like this now, it's barren almost because there's that much war going on. It doesn't even look the same. But the fact is, we're still here. Wait, hold on. What do you mean? Oh, example of leadership. I got you, my G. I got you. Like this right here. Like so far from what I know, I do believe that this is an example of a black leader in the community. So let's just, I don't know, go to this example right here. Here we go. Oops, here we go. Boom. Black leader in the community. So this is a voice for us. This, now mind you, back in the day, what this man is doing is exactly what Dr. King did in front of all of the presidents and stuff. This is exactly what Malcolm X did in front of all of the politicians and presidents and stuff. So this is who we have now in 2025, and this is the message.
Poor, you are a poor Negro. I would use the N-word. But if you're rich, you are a rich Negro. If you are intelligent, intellectual, you're an intellectual Negro. If you are dancing and sliding and gliding, Negro, you are dancing and sliding and gliding, Negro. Because you cannot assimilate. So, you know, you're going to be a Negro till you die.
All right. So that's our leaders today. Just saying.
That's not nobody leader. Stop saying it.
What? He was up there with the president. He was up there just like Dr. King. Who else was up there?
So they make him a leader.
All right, okay. So then riddle me this, Catwoman. Riddle me this. Then who is? See, that's all I'm trying to allude to. See, I'm gonna go ahead and
told you we ain't got no leaders.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh man, we don't have any leaders.
No, we don't have any leaders. No. The leaders that are existing are leaders in their own pocket of whatever they're pushing.
God have mercy upon us.
When black folks decided that they wanted to assimilate into whiteness, that's what happens. You erase unity. Well,
So
one of the founding principles of being an American is individualism.
Well, hold on. So we can't say Barack and Michelle aren't considered our leaders, even though they're not in office.
What is Barack Obama's black agenda?
I'm trying, Sunkiss. Look, Sunkiss, don't do this. I'm trying, Sunkiss, for us. This is for us, Sunkiss. I'm trying. I don't know. Damn it, Sunkiss. Look.
Wait, you think I didn't think of that? Of course I thought of that.
Just saying.
Bro,
I'm trying.
Let me tell you something. Shit ain't bad enough. People ain't threatened enough. People don't feel no fear. And until they do, there will be no leader. And even if people do get fearful enough to want to listen to somebody, there has to be somebody that's willing to step up and answer that call. I told you from what I can see, the only person that I see that's willing to take that charge at this time would be
Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed. There you go. Say it again.
So you want me to believe that a man that taught black men how to misuse and mistreat black women is a leader? That's what you want me to believe?
My mic is muted.
That's what you want me to believe?
My mic is muted.
No, unmute your damn mic and answer the question.
I'm just telling you what I was told, Sunkiss. I've asked this question. Listen, I'm telling you, there are people who
I'm gonna
might
tell you
hear
this. Get your ass out of Niggaville and go find some black folk.
Sunkiss. I've been trying. Listen, well, first of all, I would say remember where I'm at, okay? All right. I'm in Bowie, Maryland. We legit over this side. And this is why I say I'm so lost. You can look up my area. Prestige, blacks, prestigious, blacks, educated.
I bet they ain't talking about none of this weird shit. I bet you won't go.
No, they're not. And that's what I'm saying. I can't even talk about this shit in my community. You don't even get it.
Don't be trying to talk about this shit with me. Damn.
I'm just saying, like I can't, like my whole community, bro. Like it's successful blacks, and it's
somebody
beautiful.
come telling me fucking Don King our leader. What the fuck is it? Go get my stick so I can beat your ass.
However, breaking news. Breaking news.
Hi, this is Calvin reporting live from KYMB 69 Negro News. As you can see right now, it is raining cum drops and it is cold as shit. I'm talking into a bathroom thing and it is not helping with this cold weather. You might want to stay in the house. As you can see right now, oh man. You might not want to fuck with this weather because I'm surely not fucking with this.
All right. And we are back. Rock out.
You know, black people that put the ER on nigga really get under my skin.
You know what? I've always wondered what's up with that.
That's some disrespectful shit.
I always wondered. No. Real talk. Like, cause I be saying to myself, like, it ain't nothing in you that just slightly kind of cringes. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, unless I'm describing like and he called, like, I don't know. Like, cause in real life, I don't say all that the hard ER. No, I say the word, but
I ain't gonna lie. I done called somebody a hard ER a couple of times. I meant that shit from my soul, but
then
not
no.
I'm in general practice of using.
I'm sorry, Sunkiss, you gonna have to explain that one, sis.
However, breaking news. breaking news.
Go ahead, son.
I gotta explain it. So, fuck it. I'm gonna put your boy JP in that category. That's where you go. Okay, that's where you go.
Say, cause I hate you, coward ass niggas. You a punk ass nigga.
Yeah.
Rock out, son.
All of that weird ass shit. All of that. I'm being real. No, you being a fucking clown show that is misrepresenting the image of black men with your ignorant ass and all the other shit that come with it that I ain't gonna speak on. Yeah. No, you not a GGA. Hell no. You's a ER. Okay? No. Hell no. So I ain't gonna say I ain't never used it, but it's not something I'm in regular practice. You gotta be real fucked up for me to use that towards your ass, and I mean for you to get the fuck on from around me. I mean that. Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. Now, this is, right here. I'm just curious. If anybody's aware, right? If anybody is aware, so we're gonna go ahead and just go here real quick. Let me go ahead and adjust the music. Forgive me, y'all. Bow. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and go here. Sunkiss. Do you think he was being funny, or do you think this was serious? I don't know. You tell me. And with that being said, I ain't gonna lie, this was hilarious to me. I digress. My mic is muted. The time right now was 9:04 p.m. East Coast Standard Time, and I thank everybody so much for watching. What was this?
However, breaking news.
Putin mentioned the N-word. You know what the N-word is? No. It's the nuclear word. He mentioned the N-word yesterday. Putin mentioned the N-word. You know what the N-word is? No. It's the nuclear word. He mentioned the N-word yesterday, the nuclear word, not supposed to be mentioned.
Sunkiss.
What's up?
What's up with your boy? What's up with your boy?
Oh, Trump?
What's up with your man? Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. What's up with him? Because I got one clip about something he got going on right now, and that's going to be our final segment. That's going to be something that's going to stretch out these last 20 minutes of the segment.
You sound like some shit Trump would say.
Huh?
I said that's classic Trump. That's what he do.
All right. So, Sunkiss, there's a lot going on in the news. And apparently, there's so much that is happening. And I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this part in particular, Sunkiss. So, do you know all about how I'm gonna be honest with you. So there are blacks who are saying we need to leave Trump alone because he supports black-owned businesses. Do you agree? No, just okay. I know, Sunkiss. I know. But they say
people were saying
that. Yeah, because apparently he's incorporated with some black-owned businesses. Yes, and there are a lot of us. We can't say they're not ours. They still us. They just tripping. I'm just saying. We have to recognize that it's all kind of thought processes out here in this life, right? And we need to recognize that he is actually handling business. So there are those of us who are saying we should be ashamed of ourselves for doing what we did right here to our president, who's looking out for our best interest.
However, breaking news. breaking news.
Is President Trump on defense over the plunging and volatile economy? This story keeps kicking. America's largest companies are down, all of them in the market since the Trump tariff war began. It's a swift toll that we've seen first on Wall Street, trillions wiped out in days. But it is heading for Main Street, and I'm going to show you why tonight, because we're seeing new indications from big box stores to malls, and we know it's coming for Main Street for a few reasons. I always try to give you the evidence, show you why we know what we think we know, and here it is. First, there's detailed data on the inventories and supply chains. So it shows when American stores will be running out of these products, many of which have some foreign ingredient in them, and they're running out of what was purchased before the tariff war began. Second, some of America's largest companies track all of this because it's their whole business and expertise. This is what they do, so they're all over it. And they are now formally warning about the coming Trump slump any way they can, which includes what I'm about to show you, the largest employer in America, Walmart, which has over...
That's what I'm talking about, Sunkiss. That's black owned. Walmart. Let's go, Sunkiss.
1.5 million employees. They employ more Americans than any other company. And the Walmart chief just joined...
Black Americans, Sunkiss. Black Americans in particular.
An attempted Trump tariff intervention, along with the CEOs of the other huge retailers, Target and Home Depot, to privately warn Trump that his tariffs, let's take this in full, I want people to be able to see this, his tariffs, you can read along, the tariff and trade policy will not only disrupt supply chains and raise prices, it will lead to empty shelves. Now that's big. If people were upset over, say, high prices during the inflation years that we had, imagine high prices and basic products also being wiped out, echoing the empty shelf panic of the pandemic that we all remember. Trump's their ability to plan, end up having to go other places, spend more gas money, you know the drill. It will also, obviously, if it happens again, impact Trump's political approval. Now, when could these empty shelves hit? The disruptions could land, again, let's see the whole thing. The Trump disruptions could become noticeable in 2 weeks. I'll just tell you at home, I want that big on your screen because it's one of those little sets of words that will matter a lot if it happens in 2 weeks. Today it's in Axios. Today it's on, of course, television news covering the markets or the economy or the politics. But a heck of a lot more Americans are going to notice if in 2 weeks from tonight, their shelves are bare at all the Walmarts around the country.
All right. Sunkiss, I am a retired man. I am not wealthy. I'm not rich, but I'm well off. I don't work. I'm retired. Is this something that, we really should be concerned about? I know you're still out there more in the field than I am, is why I'm asking. You're more still in touch and in tune on the grounds.
I mean, if you want to be, I'm not worried about shit.
So why is everybody complaining about the tariffs?
Because people is worried about not being able to get good. Look, I don't got time to be worried about none of the shit. I pray. I got faith. That's all I can do. I'm not worried about nothing I can't control. Stress kills. That's some stress I don't need. I got enough health issues. I'm not worried about none of these. Ain't nothing I can do to stop it. Ain't nothing I can do to change it. So it's not worth me worrying about. If the shelves become empty, the shelves become empty. What can you do?
So you know what I believe? I believe that they actually I believe that they gave us a test run when they did C-19. Be quite honest with you. They did a test run and they wanted to see, let's just take some slight little small stuff like, I don't know, hand sanitizer and toilet paper. See how they act. And we showed our ass. Oh, we showed our ass. Where's the lie? Where's the lie?
They ain't no lie. People panic when they can't get what they need or they perceive.
And that was
scarcity.
the test. And that was that was the people don't even realize that was. Let me shut up because I don't even know what these people might. No, I'm dead ass too. I don't even know what they might do. I have talked about a couple things and I noticed my life just vanished. It really did. It just vanished. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's wild. All right. It's super wild how all of it plays out when you thinking about what they do to go ahead and I'm gonna be honest with you, Sunkiss. A lot of what's taking place right now from music wise, right? Let me go ahead and set this up. Wow. Music wise, everything. Sunkiss, all of this that is taking place has almost everything to do with let's just see how it works. The fact is there have been many tests and studies done on how to affect the human psyche. There's a reason why they know how advertising works. There's a reason why they know why what's it called? Like the certain colors for restaurants. Like I want you to pay attention to something. Really peep game. Almost all restaurants have red and yellow incorporated in their signs. You want to know why? Because they've done studies and learned that the colors red and yellow incite appetite. There's something about subconsciously we get hungry when we see red and yellow. McDonald's, Burger King, you name it, Red Lobster. You just go down the list. I just want you to think of how many different places you go to and they serve food and the sign is, those blinking lights and stuff. Yeah, it's red and yellow. They know what to do to affect the psyche. They know what to do to incite riot. They know what to do to calm people. It's all a big play. It's all a big chessboard. That's why, and let me shut up. I'm saying too much. Go ahead, Sunkiss. I'm dead ass. I think I need to be careful. No, for real. Because these people, wow. And I'm talking about my life, not my life. I ain't that big on that, but I at least want to save the life. Go ahead, Sunkiss. What you got?
God on what?
Ooh, my bad. I was on mute. On the fact of honestly, I do believe. Okay, so let me just ask you this. Boom. Here we go. I'm gonna narrow it for you. Do you believe that we move the way we move because we are fearful of the government? Or do you believe we do it because we just are naturally now at this point mind zombie-like slaves to it? So is it a fear or is it like a trance we're in? You got
I don't understand what you mean by move like we move.
Okay, so listen, society overall, like the fear-based, just how society moves, the whole politically correct, everything that's involved. Sis, trust me when I tell you, the list is very, very long to go down. But what I'm saying is, do you believe that most people operate the way we operate in society nowadays? I just want you to go outside of the realm that we may
I
live.
think most people operate within a program.
Okay, elaborate on that. I'm running to the restroom. I got 1 minute. 1 minute. Go ahead.
People are shaped by their environment, the things they taught, and the things that they see. And most people, like if you ask most people why they do what they do, they can't tell you. They just like I always did it. They don't have a solid reason why or a solid reasoning as to why they perform certain actions or do things a certain way. Oh, my parents did it, so I do it. It's usually the answer. Your parents would have got it from either their parents or either some type of societal programming or shaping. So, I use shoes for an example. Of course, we wear shoes to protect our feet, but do you really need a shoe everywhere you go? Most of the places we walk nowadays is concrete and they're paved. So If you don't decide you don't want to wear any shoes, people are gonna look at you crazy. But why? Because somebody ran a commercial and told people that they needed these shoes, and that became the societal norm. And so now that's just normal, and that's what most people do. That's how programming works. Most people operate inside of their programming unless they've taken the time to ponder, why do I do this? And if I do it because I'm programmed, does the program make sense? Does the program make sense for me? And some people will find out that the program works for them and they'll continue. And some people will say this program don't work for me and they'll stop. Some people just be like, I'm in a program, I don't give a damn. You know, it depends on whatever you want to do. But most people, I think, just operate within their programming. And yeah, that's what I got to say about that. Do 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 do. Who here? Nobody. All right. Well, this.
I'm right here. My bad. Thank you. I hear you. I heard everything you said. All right. So this is my main thing. So let's go ahead to this next question, Sunkiss, so we can go ahead because we got about 10 minutes before we wrap up. So the next question is, all right, are today's cultures influenced by artists, activists, entrepreneurs filling the leadership gap? Again, are today's culture influencers, artists, activists, entrepreneurs, and are they filling in the leadership gap? As in, once upon a time, we had actual just, that's what they did. They were actual just what they, now I ain't gonna lie. The activist word kinda I would exclude because Dr. King, all of them, they were activists. That's what they did. They were activists. So let me exclude that word. Are today's cultures influenced by artists, entrepreneurs, let's say athletes, and entertainers filling in the leadership gap? You got the floor, sis. Go ahead.
I wouldn't put them in a position of no leadership, but they have a lot of influence. And the reason why they have an influence is probably because there is no leadership. Are you there?
No, yeah, I was talking on mute with my behind. All right, so that's how you see that part right there. So I would say this honestly, Sunkiss, yes, it is definitely influenced by that. It's a reason why the last president we had made sure that he interviewed who? Entertainers and stuff, and athletes, so on and so forth. We didn't have like real folks that we consider like the true black leader activists. You see what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is because just maybe they weren't able to locate any, right? So I find that fascinating. All right. So let's go ahead and get to this last one right here. All right. What would it take for a unifying leader to emerge today? What will it take, Sunkiss?
I thought I answered this already.
No, you didn't. The last question. No, the last question that you answered, I asked you, are today's culture influencers, artists, and activists? And I said, I'm going to take out that word. We were on 4. Now we're on 5.
I'm going to answer this again because I already answered this.
What would it take for a unifying leader to emerge today? And would the community rally around one person in the same way as in the past?
The only way that one leader is going to be something unifying is this has gotten so bad that folks feel like they ain't got no choice but to look up to somebody and listen to them. And also, somebody is going to have to want to take that charge on. It's the only way it's going to happen. You muted.
No, thank you. All right. No, so what I'm saying is this. All right. So you're saying that we're going to have to get to the point where but see, you know something, son, because I'm going to be honest with you, beloved. I really do believe that would be what would divide us the most. If we really got to a point, well, think about everything we have right now and we're so divided. Can you imagine if everything crumbled, how backstabbing niggas would be? Let's just say it. I don't think that'll be, I don't know. I think we will be even more so divided to the point where no one voice would be of any effect. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think there's a lot of homework that needs to be done before we take that pop quiz, to be quite honest with you. Do you have any final thoughts before we get ready to get up out of here, sis?
People need to go to therapy, say your prayers, and push your best foot forward.
Oh snap. Okay. Go and make sure you pray. I say that to people often too myself. Yeah, and I'm definitely with you on that. I would say for my final thoughts, this has been a wonderful live. I appreciate you, sis. Everybody, please forgive me. I am not that well at news segments, but I'm going to work on it. And if you demand it, I will give more of it. And I promise you, I will master it, just like I've done any and everything else I have done in this space thus far.
Please don't make me watch no more Umar.
Hold on, what? What are you talking about?
Please don't make me watch no more Umar.
All right, Sunkiss. I'm going to be honest with you. All right, look. Just for you, Sunkiss, just for you, I'm going to make sure never, ever, ever again do you ever have to see Brother Umar, okay? That is my word.
Until the facts.
Take that nigga down. Damn dashiki out.
Ah, shoot. Hey, look. It's somewhere in Philly.
Why your daughter walking around with dirty feet? Stupid ass.
Oh, man. Nah, I don't want to talk about the young.
She doing it. She put this shit on Instagram. Why he up here talking about caping for some grown ass man? But if you don't go get your daughter and let her take a goddamn shower, but you just as homeless as she is. Shit. Okay, boy, Umar need his ass beat.
I have actually heard about him staying in a hotel. I heard about that.
I ain't gonna keep going to that whole story when his ass first got homeless. He was in that damn apartment living in squalor.
Anyway, with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. I thank you all for tuning in to the very, very, what is this? The very first episode of...
Right. Hey, I know you rap niggas out of line. I hop out with shadows and start to find. We walking them down like Michael Myers. I hop in the boot and I drop a bomb. They stealing my style like Dapper Dan. I don't fuck with niggas like Papa John, so don't ask for a slice of my piece of pie. The coupe is limited by design. Roof is missing with Shaka Khan. We caught him sleeping in the S-Class. We shot it up like it's Columbine. They offered a deal for 20K. You signed your name on the dotted line. He offered the deal for 20 what? Niggas better off working a 9 to 5, man. Hey, hustling schemes and revenue streams, I never go broke. Hey, the waters run deep, it's like that they see, we stand afloat. Hey, she sucking me good, she fucking me good, I can't let her go. Hey, I gotta confess, I love her to death, but I can't let her know. Hey, I say what I feel, I give them the real, you niggas a hoax. Hey, my nigga a felon, he stay by a pole, he can't even vote. I hop on that beat, they go ludicrous, like I came in a pig in a throat. This shit like the end of the movie Witch, cause you about to get killed by the goat. Hey, 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 wait. Hey, hold up, nigga.
Hey, I only move when it's dollar signs. Sorry for what, don't apologize. All of my guns is modified. He's selling his soul for a little bit of nothing. I know the devil will try to buy. I'm from the ghetto, it's homicides. I swear it's like niggas gotta slide. Niggas will sneak this you on the track, then upload it on Spotify. Nowadays, niggas out of line. Same niggas that you idolize. Niggas ain't even solidified. Can't walk in my shoes, you fit a 5. I'm balling on niggas, just sit aside. You don't wanna hustle, then get a job. I'm striking the drum, I'm energized. I'm warning you niggas, you've been advised. You breaking the code and bending lies. I cheated dead so many times. Whoa. Remember the days, was trying to get paid, was trying to get dope. I'm stuck in my ways, no minimum wage, ain't trying to be broke. I'm fresh out the cage, performing on stage from shit that I wrote. When it come to the flow, I'm walking on water, I'm far from the Pope.